Hello, I'm here in the heart of the country, enjoying the spectacular scenery of the Peak District National Park. It's a simple pleasure, one that most people might take for granted. But imagine you've got a health problem, be it mental or physical, that makes even a trip to the shops a virtually impossible task. That was me. I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to talk to anyone, I didn't want to do anything really. I'd given up. I then chose to participate in a remarkable initiative, the Condition Management Programme. It's a unique partnership between Job Centre Plus and the NHS. The Condition Management Programme focuses on helping participants understand and manage their health condition or disability. The programme aims to support participants improve their quality of life, regain control and realise their aspirations in order to help them return to work now or in the future. So, how does it work? This is where it all starts, at your local Job Centre Plus office. The Condition Management Programme has been specifically designed to help Job Centre Plus customers who are receiving incapacity benefit. The first stage of the process is a meeting with an IBPA, an incapacity benefit personal advisor.
You're right. My role as an IBPA is basically to inform people about all the choices available to help them get back into work. There are a range of options available through the Pathways to Work initiative. One of these is the Condition Management Programme, which is aimed at people with specific health issues. These may include mental health, musculoskeletal, heart and breathing problems.
Just one concern, if I go on the programme, are you going to expect me to go back to work straight away?
No. The Condition Management Programme is just one of the first steps to help with your mental health problem. When we refer people to the Condition Management Programme, they have an initial assessment to see if the programme is suitable for them. And there's another part of it that involves confidence building. If it is, they will be offered specialist support to help them manage the health problems and hopefully get them to the point where they feel able to take steps towards returning to work.
If you think the Condition Management Programme is the right thing for you, your IBPA will arrange a meeting with a case manager to discuss your situation in more detail. This meeting will also take place at your local Job Centre Plus office. Maggie Gilberg is a case manager for the Lancashire Condition Management Programme.
As a case manager, I see people in the job centres who are referred to me by the personal advisors, assess their needs, work with the client to come up with an action plan, coordinate any programmes that they go on and support them throughout the entire condition management programme.
Jane was referred onto the programme because of anxiety and depression. She found her interview with Maggie very encouraging.
It wasn't really like an interview. It was more of an informal chat. I felt very relaxed and I felt very comfortable. I felt that with the action plan, I was the person in control and Maggie was there just to support me and maybe offer other suggestions. I really did feel that the service was bending to suit my needs and not the other way around.
Participation in the Condition Management Programme is entirely voluntary, and whether or not individuals access the programme has no effect on their benefit. The programme is available across the country, here in Manchester, in Trafford and Salford, as well as Liverpool, Wirral and Greater Mersey, Staffordshire, Derbyshire, South Yorkshire, Lancashire, Cumbria and more. Okay, here's a few examples of how the programme is helping a variety of individuals across these regions. Mark's outlook on life was bleak. His battle against depression had forced him to drop out of college. His life seemed to be going nowhere and his confidence was at rock bottom.
The condition management programme sort of opened up a new avenue for me, which I hadn't thought about before.
As part of the programme, Mark attended an Introduction to Healthy Living course held weekly in the community room at his local fire station.
So it's actually easier if you've got a nice sharp knife.
I found the Introduction to Healthy Living course really helpful. Before that, I never really thought about things such as healthy diets and exercise, but it made me realise what a big impact it has on my overall well-being. I felt like the programme was tailored to suit my needs as an individual, rather than me having to fit into a fixed regime. The best thing about the condition management programme for me personally is that you get to meet people in the same situation as you. And that's really encouraging, because for years I thought, I was the only one who was in this position, and it really helps to talk to them and get their perspective on things.
Linda was a successful professional, running her own image consultancy business. After a period of intense personal and professional stress, she suffered a breakdown and was later diagnosed with ME.
ME is a silent illness and quite often misunderstood. I'd no energy to wash my hair, get out of bed, didn't want to talk to people. After my breakdown, I couldn't see myself working again, let alone building up my own business. Basically, I couldn't see myself having a future. I was on incapacity benefit, and I'd been on many other courses that didn't seem to help. The condition management programme was offered to me, and I thought it was just another course, one of many. However, after having an interview with the practitioner, I realised this course was different. She fully understood what my needs were. The techniques used on the course, such as cognitive behavioural therapy, coupled with the support from the practitioners, proved to be invaluable. There were other people on the programme who I met, became friendly with, which made me realise that I wasn't the only one in feeling the way that I did. I also learnt from them. When they asked questions, I learnt from the answers they were given.
Shazad was suffering with depression and low self-esteem, brought about, in part, by a significant and undesired loss of weight.
I've been having a few problems in my personal life which began to affect my health. I wasn't eating properly, I wasn't looking after myself properly, and I ended up losing weight. As a result, I lost a lot of self-confidence. I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to speak to anyone, I didn't want to do anything at all. It was a vicious circle and I couldn't see any way out. I ended up becoming very depressed. I found out about the condition management program at my local job centre. I had an interview with a case manager which was very relaxed. I felt very comfortable. I got the sense that there would be a lot of support. The main thing was that they would help me to do it at my own pace, in my own way. That's what made me decide to do it.
Regular trips to the gym formed an important part of the programme for Shazad, as his poor physical well-being was a big factor in his low self-esteem.
I needed to build up my physical strength. The condition management program listened to what I wanted and paid for me to go to the gym 3 times a week for a couple of hours. As I built up my physical strength, my confidence also grew. I got more and more energy and began to feel so much better about myself.
I became aware of the CMP program when I injured my shoulder at work, and I was looking for solutions to help with my return. I read about the program in my professional journal, and then I approached the Pathways to Work advisor to refer me onto the program.
For Daisy, life before the programme was grim.
The pain in my shoulder was virtually constant, so much so I couldn't even sleep. This had a very damaging effect on all aspects of my life. As a result, I was dealing not just with physical pain, but also mental exhaustion. I found it impossible to concentrate on anything. Imagine trying to live your life with only one hand. Everything is affected. I had to give up so many things. Basically, if it couldn't be done one-handed, it just didn't get done.
In Cumbria, the programme was able to offer her some welcome advice on how she could take control of her pain. A device called a TENS unit helps to reduce her discomfort by using electrical impulses applied via electrodes on the skin.
I felt the program was right for me because I was looking for tools to help me manage my pain on a day-to-day basis, and they offered an angle I hadn't considered before. The TENS unit has made such a big difference. I am in control of the pain now, instead of it controlling me. I am sleeping better, I feel more refreshed, I am able to concentrate. One of the big benefits of the program was the ability to share my experiences with others in similar circumstances. It helped me to feel less isolated, and I gained in confidence to try more things outside the group. I felt the most valuable thing that I got from the program was validation. They were the first ones to ask me what I needed to be able to manage my condition and move on with my life. We looked at things holistically, balancing my home life with my mental well-being within the physical constraints that I now faced.
I'm in Staffordshire, the home of pottery and the world-famous Josiah Wedgwood. I'd enjoyed a long and rewarding career as a successful retail manager until work-related stress resulted in a breakdown. The loss of confidence and the deep depression that followed kept me practically housebound for the best part of a year, until I was lucky enough to discover the condition management programme and began to pick up the pieces and get my life back on track.
The condition management program's really helped me to build confidence, and it's also introduced me to a healthier lifestyle. So now I'm exercising more and watching what I eat, which I think is really important. It's got me thinking again as well, and I've started to take up a few of my old hobbies.
Mark is hoping to turn his interest in computers into a career in IT as a PC support technician.
The condition management programme has helped me immensely. It has enabled me to think about my future in a more positive way, and I'm now at the point where I'm ready to start looking for work.
The programme's been absolutely fantastic. It's equipped me with the tools to turn negative thoughts into positive thoughts, to be able to handle stress, which helps me sleep better, which gives me more energy, and I've now got a much better focus on the future. I know that there is a future, whereas before the programme, I couldn't see one.
With his confidence restored, Shazad is now back in employment, working as a delivery driver in the newspaper and magazine distribution chain.
Thanks to the support from the CMP, I now feel confident and stronger, both physically and spiritually, and now I'm back at work.
Daisy is currently awaiting surgery on her shoulder, which will provide a long-term solution to her problem. In the meantime, she is investigating alternative careers in readiness for her return to work.
Having a health condition doesn't mean you have to put your life on hold. The condition management program is the catalyst that can help you regain control of your life.
The condition management programme certainly makes a big difference. It's completely changed my outlook. Everything seems possible now. Suddenly I have choices again. It's given me a toolbox of skills that have helped to put me back in control of my life. If you want to get the choice back into your life, then start by choosing the condition management programme. It really does work. If you'd like to find out more about the condition management programme and how it could help you, just visit your local Job Centre Plus office and ask for details.